I'm just asking for your support because I'm really in need. If you can look out, if you watch out videos kama ya mtu kama Benachi who is in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Benachi, nifinyange, I did it for support. And I also did Mama Bahati, Mama. Hata leo nimeongea na Bahati, ameniambia I call him tomorrow. Nimeongea na Bahati, mtoto wa mama, mheshimiwa. And I'm also looking forward to talk to Janet Otieno and among other celebrities, but I'm really thankful for Akiaji the Don. Nilimit naye juzi hapa CJ Restaurants opposite. I just saw him in his car and nikamuita akaweza kupark hapa. Parked at the parking. Of course, there's a parking. He has to park at the parking. So met him. I'm really thankful. Alinipea support that night. Nikaweza kulala because for like 2 weeks nilikuwa sijapata usingizi. And if you lack sleep, you can die. You know that.
So maybe someone is wondering. I mean, kuliendaje until you found yourself kwa street, the biggest director of all times? I mean, how? Where did it? This rain ilikupigia wapi, bro? And be honest.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
Utakuwa na motivate mtu pale nje.
Yeah, 3 months ago I went to see my mom, my biological mom, and to a Flora Winja in Western, because I stayed like almost 3 years bila kumwona. So nilikuwa naishi Isli hapo Kiambio. Nilikuwa naishi hapo, a single room ya around 3,000. I left my house with everything, with a bed.
And before, cause ninajua, before uingie kwa single room, you had a good life. Ulikuwa na instruments, ulikuwa na equipments za kufanya production, ulikuwa na kila kitu. And then all of a sudden unaanza kuteremka chini. I mean, what kind of influence yenye ilifanya mpaka urudi chini hivyo to an extent yenye unarudi mpaka a single bedroom nini vitu kama hizo?
About me living the large life ama the good life.
Yes. Back to now starting life again.
Back to starting life again. I wouldn't go deep into it so much because there's a lot that happened that is already the past that is buried. So I'll be talking about the house that I currently have.
I mean, people want to know because
you can't talk about what you don't have already. Yeah,
of course. I mean, the reason why I'm asking this is because I feel like if at all you just share a little bit of the story, the past story, I know so many young people will be like, okay, mimi yenyewe sihitaji kwenda hiyo direction pia mimi.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Then I'll talk about it. The thing is, I used to live, the last time I used to live in a 2-bedroom house in Umoja. And then for some few months, I couldn't manage to sustain the house because I was paying around 20,000 per month. So I decided to give everything that I had in my house to my dad and start life afresh because I felt like the life I was living was too expensive and I had to start again. So nikafinya reset button. I gave everything to my dad, from suitcase to clothes, suits, everything. Viti, vitanda, utensils. Then I started life afresh. So to start life afresh has been a struggle. Nikaenda Mombasa kiasi. I've been in Mombasa for like almost 2.5, 3 years. Then coming back to Nairobi is when I got a house in Isli, one single room. Then that single room nimekaa kama 2-3 months. Then I decided I'd like to go to see my mom. So when I went to see my mom,
tusonge mbele kidogo tena.
Yep.
Also the thing is, you came straight from Mombasa and then settled in Isli for some good months, and then you went home.
Yeah, then I went to Western Kenya. Hata nilikuwa na Jalash, I met Jalash when they were doing campaign. I met him in Mlole. I met with the last nikamwambia I'm really down, I really need some support to come back to Nairobi, sina transport. But you know, harakati ya siasa, he was too busy.
Oh, you were there when they were campaigning about the governors.
I was with him, yeah. You can confirm with Jalango, yeah.
Okay.
So then I struggled, so I had to cut down some trees nikauza. Then I got some transport to come back to Nairobi. So nimefika Nairobi, nikapata my house is auctioned there Isli. Everything is given out, the house, someone else is living, so I had to start down. So I'm struggling in the streets, saa zingine nalala Mdurwa, saa zingine nakosa, saa zingine najificha kwa kibanda to just spend the night to wake up in the morning. Saa zingine napata help to a friend, like I had gotten some help to someone, kanisaidia 3 days. Then relatives wakakuja, so I had to leave again. So I'm really struggling kwa nomba Kiaji the Don kama naweza nisaidia ama the Kenyan music industry inisaidie to stabilize back to getting a house and getting some work, because I have my 2 hands and I have my brain, which is normal, human being 100% normal. I'm not addicted to anything, I'm not on any drugs, don't use any drugs. I'm willing to work. I can wash clothes, I can cook, I can shoot, I can use a camera, any kind of camera. If it's a Canon, if it's a Black Magic, if it's a red camera, if it's an ARRI film camera. I can do any kind of work. I can be a receptionist, I can do fashion, I know how to dress artists. Some musicians when you work now, they can tell you, some of the musicians.
So labda just to ask, because there's so many rumors. People rather have been asking, have been talking. You know, this street majorly inajulikana kama street yenye utapata wasanii wengi, either gospel, secular, wote yani wanakuanga kwa hii street. Yeah. And I've been talking to a few here and there, and their main concern ama the thing yenye wengi wanasema ni labda yule anastahili aende kwanza rehabilitation center, aanze huko akuje afresh, ndio sasa akili itakuwa iko fresh kabisa, kila kitu yani hata ukimpatia kitu ama akitaka kufanya kitu, they feel now this is the right person tunafanya nini. I mean, do you feel like you yourself you can go to the rehabilitation center to start there?
First and foremost, before I answer that question, let me ask you a question. Do you think someone who needs to go to a rehab will be having a new jacket like this one? Yeah. This is money that was given by Kiaji the Don, 500. He gave me 500, and I bought a jacket. This is a jacket, a new jacket I'm wearing today. Do you think someone who needs to go to the rehab will be having a new jacket today?